think I got black ones. I thought these were black for some reason. Man, messed that up, didn't I? Didn't I? Okay, let's get this out again. Yeah. I took the sparkles out already, so we'll, I got 6 gear wheels up off the ground. So we'll be moving right on here. Oh, there we go. We won't be reusing these with the quickie, so. Alright, what is next? Got rubber bands all ready to roll here. Mm-hmm. Oh, this would be some tight rubber bands. Hey, go up there. Get up there. What are you doing? Get up there. Alright. There you go. Get up there. Man, these are jammed up a little bit. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. Okay. Everything's fine. Don't need to hold these bad boys up, do we? Man. They ain't going nowhere, are they? Hey, oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. All right. Hold on. Let's get maybe a little. Hey, that's tight. Oh, oh, that was in there. Oh. Man, that's in there. Okay, I got that one. Hold on, it's in here. Okay. Oh, I turned the motor over again, just to make sure it was on the bottom side of the lobe, the cam lobe. Just to make sure. I gotta do one at a time just to make sure they're all at the bottom. That's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. Oh, right. Oh, that's tight, man. I can't open it. I'm going to make sure it's not on the front. I'm going to share all of it. Okay, there's right. And this one behind them. Okay, thumb up. And it's down. Okay. Alright, that's ready. Nice one. Okay. Good now. Alright. Oh. Yeah, about the little ones. Oh. Okay. Got her. Oh, you know, get it. Okay. Let's see, right? Alright, we got a 3/16 Allen. I'm going to take the covers off. Lifter covers off. Side cover off. Let's get this done. And we're back. Did I mention this bike has about 5,000 miles on it? What's going on here? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Feels like a seal there. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Alright. It's weird enough. No weird. Oh, okay. You got this. Okay. Alright. Tappet cover bolts are out. Man, that was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Come on. There's one. And they're on there. Ooh, and there's two. Oh my. Did I tell you this bike only has 5,000 miles? Jeez. Doesn't want to come apart, does it? Okay. What's next? Well, I got new lifter covers, so we'll be putting those on soon, later. Would you believe it's raining right now? That's right. It is raining. Oh wait, oh yeah. Would you believe it's raining right now? Please hold it down. Let's hold it. Oh man. Would you believe me? My foot is freaking raining right now. I just can't believe it. Come on, be nice to me. Come on. Oh, for real? Okay. I don't know if it matters, but this hole, all of them are facing away from the center. If this was the center, the holes are facing away. I'm measuring that, but when I put the moons in, these will be facing away from the center. Alright. Take the chain tensioner off. I cannot believe it. It's not supposed to mean. I'm so glad I covered on right now. Alright, this would be even worse than it is. I mean, it's bad right now, but it could be worse. Oh, that was tight. Oh, definitely got tight. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That was tight. I think we gave me a tensioner. Oh, well, I have to double check that. I did not know that was going to tell me to but I'll take it. I won't take the drain, but I'll take the tensioner. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take the garter bolts out. We're gonna take the gears off. Need that piece, need that ribbon. Come on. Turn the wheel over. There we go. Come on. I cannot believe it's flying. Come on, get in there. What's your deal? Really? There it goes. You just gotta have a talk with it. You just gotta have a talk with it, that's all. Talk with the rain. 9/16 and 1/2 inch. Alright. Cool. Hey guys. Okay. Yeah, get down this. 1/2 inch. There's 1/2 inch. 13? 1/2 inch. Oh man, oh man. Okay, I'm getting somewhere now. No, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Bottom bolt. And that bolt. Bottom bolt 1/2 inch, top is a 9/16. Are you looking at the picture here? Yes, you guys doing? Pay attention now. Oh my god. Everything's just been soaked. Good times. Good times. Come on. Okay. Hello? Oh, it's exciting. Yeah. Next. Alright. Come on. You got this. There you go. Keep the chain in the same direction. Okay. I'll lose this guy. There we go. Come on. Okay, we'll talk later then. Come on. Let's talk. I'm not telling you that won't. Let's just be serious. Alright. Next. Let's take these bolts out. Before we pump out of here. That's good thing it's not raining today. Yep. Alright. Rested. Oh. You wanna come out now, do you? There you go. Got her. Okay. Whole unit is coming out. Oh, I don't have the or there's a rubber seal in between here and here. Must be. I gotta figure out where that. Alright, there we go. She's out. Okay, get the old cam out. There we go. You know what? I just looked it up and there's no, this pump doesn't have that rubber seal. Does it, on the back side it didn't have that. I hope the new SNS has that rubber seal that went on the back plate here, because I'm gonna have to go get one. There's no rubber seal. I'm gonna have to go get one. My 2019 did not have one on the oil pump. And there's not one in the box. So I have to go find the rubber seal for the oil pump. Are you seriously serious? Is it really raining right now? It's a good thing I'm a master mechanic. Oh, this would be a goddamn mess. It's a day later, the nightmare I had to go through to get this seal. Because if you're 2017, 2018, or early 2019 Harley will not have this seal. As you can see, that does not have that seal or the indentation. So if you don't, even if you have a later 2019 with this seal in it, you should get a 2020 or newer oil pump, even if it's stock. The part number you want, 624-00205. Oh, here. Yeah. Get this, if you order this kit or whatever you're gonna do, just order this $5. This $5 seal cost me hours of my day yesterday. It goes right here. Hours of my day, ruined my whole day, ruined everything. So yeah, let's next step we're gonna do is pull out the bearing. We're gonna change the bearing and get this going. Come on. So looking at the Jim's tool, remove, this is a cheap plate so I had to put the stuff on here. Remove, I got the H, so this is the front. You want to see remove, installs upside down, R, 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 R. And then when we install, install bolt, install, install, install. So right now we are removing. We're going to take the Jim's tool, here, put in the bearing. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got a lip on here. And that lip, when this goes in, this rod pushes that lip open behind the bearing, and it grabs the bearing and pulls it out. So, all right, let's get that in. All right, let's see if we can get this in nicely. Oh, nice. Went in nicely, actually. Okay. Remove. Get that in. Let me set. All right. Okay. R for remove. Get them all started and make sure it's even before I just hand tight, nothing crazy. Okay, that's in. Now this should spread those. Now this will be locked in. Okay. This on. Okay, I'm gonna grab my tools, be right back. My new garage. Huh? Yesterday it was 70. Today it's 40. Got my heater going. You know what I'm saying? Wisconsin. You can get sunburnt and frostbite in 1 week. All right, we're gonna turn this clockwise. 9/16 adjustable wrench. I'm gonna pull that out. Frostbite and sunburn in the same week. Nice. So that's our tongue state. Clockwise. I hope it's going right out. Oh, ooh, I hope that was a good thing. Hope the sound was a bit popping free. Come on, baby. Oh, ow. Got that song Dirty White Boy stuck in my head. We're almost there. Come on. What's going on here? Actually, breaks even now. There it is. There it is. There it is, I hope. Oh, yeah. You get the cheap kit. This is what you get. These fall out. That's what you get with the cheap kit. Oh, well, I'll take them out. There she is. There she is. All right, get the new one in. All right. I probably could have just left these in and it would have showed where they... Well, either way, because they make thread. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, got some couple seals here. Got this gasket. The new bearing. There she blows. Old bearing. New bearing, huh? Okay, put the old one aside. Alright, put some assembly lube on here. We'll get this together here. Got our plate. Let's see, we gotta install this time. I go so far through. Make sure this washer's on there. Thread this on there. Make sure you got it through far enough where it doesn't bottom out. Probably go back a little bit now. Now we put this fella on there. Oh, this not open. Come on now. Pause. Little assembly lube. Put some on the threads. There we go. Oh, this stuff be sticky. All right. Come on, get on there. Oh, just want to go on there. What time for this today? Wow. Stubborn, are we? Hold on. She's stubborn. Okay. I broke this seal. Trying to... And I tried to push the seal in. And finally I broke the seal. That's fine. That's fine. Unbelievable. I'm not happy right now. But I have this kit with extra seals. It's always good to have a kit around. So let's just try, because without it, it's, I don't know. At least try to want something in there. So let's just try this one, see how this works. That seal right there. It's too loose. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This almost looks like the seal that broke. Yeah. Now I can get this. I'm gonna try to work this on. I'll be back. You know, you get what you pay for. So I got a new ring on there and it went on better. So Here's a new bearing. Then you see numbers on here. The numbers go out towards you, away from the bike. The rounded edge goes in. Rounded goes in, so it goes in. We'll put some assembly lube on here. Put some on the inside over there. Hopefully this goes in good. Yeah, I got the cheaper one. You get what you pay for, man. You really do. That extra little bit, they number it, they put stuff on here, they give you the right, so it goes on right. Everything's just right. Okay, now we're using the in. Okay, so it moves upside down. We got in. Yeah, let's see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna just put everything in lightly, get it started. Now this is important not to screw this part up. The Jim's tool, if you get the better one, it's got all the markings on it. Everything just works better. I'm not gonna go tight, I'm just gonna put it down until it's snug and then loosen it up a hair so I can make sure this lines up perfectly. I can look down in there, I see it. It's going. Oh, and it fell off. And it fell off in there. This is why you buy a better one. I can't even tell you how frustrated I am right now. So that fell off, so I put it back on, put it back together. And then I thought, did I put the bearing back on the right way? So I took it back apart, checked it. Yes, I did. Put it back together, lubed it. And I'm just like, oh my Lord. Just gonna spin this in until it's going real easy. Until I'm gonna check it. It's going in, going in, going in. Actually, it's going in nice and straight. And then once it stops, we're done. It will bottom out. Right there, it's done. It is in. If it's not, take it off. Oh man, I tell you. My luck, it's blown bearing back. Oh, that's just how my day's going. Man, that would be my damn day. No, it's blowing me out. I should probably try that other thing. Oh man, I tell you, this is just one of them days. That was beautiful. Alright, so we are at the oil pump time. Oh man. SNS wants us to take a gander in here, make sure everything's right. There's no debris. Okay, I put everything back the way I got this. This is the lower, upper. So, down, back in. Everything there looks clean. To me, that looks clean, right? Right? Which one of these has a relief cut in it? I keep hearing this relief cut information. Is this one? Can I get this out of there? Oh yeah, there is that. Okay. I've been hearing a lot about this, so I'm going to show it really well. You see how there's no cut right there? On this side, there's a cut. Right? See that cut? That goes towards the motor. That goes towards the motor. That little relief cut right there. On this side, there's nothing. This is flat. On this side, there's that little cut. Right there. That goes down towards the motor. Down towards the motor. Okay. Let's assembly lube there. Luber. Looby dooby. Man, this stuff is like syrup. I'm not kidding. Okay. Got some syrup on there. The relief cut. That goes down. It goes in towards the motor. The relief cut. Okay. Relief cut. Down. Oh, I get the flats. Oh, man, I got the flats on this little deal. Oh, that's a. Oh boy. There it goes. So, I just do this. I was like this. Like this. Okay. I don't believe this one has a relief cut. No. No, it does not. This stuff is yummy. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. I think I'm gonna put it together and then piece it back on. Okay. You know, this is important, you know. This goes like this now, right? Well, this ordeal is important. Oh boy, I don't want that to happen. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, good time. Okay. Okay, dokie. Now I'm gonna one piece at a time onto the motor. After I put the seals in. And the seal in the back. After I get a new seal, I had to go get 3 hours of my life. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Okay. The bigger seal will go on the bottom. The thicker seal goes in there nice and snug. This guy goes here. Okay. Alright, we're moving right along now. Okay, now the pump. Okay. So now, I'll be back. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Put some more paper towel down. Okay. So now, can you see the pump down here and down? See what I'm doing down here? See? Can you all see what's going on here? Do you really need to see that? Yeah, shoot. Put a little scooby dooby down here. Okay. So now I'm just gonna. I got this stuff all over me. Alright. I can't pull it apart now. Okay. Oh, we need to. Oh man. We need to move that shaft up right. Just good practice. Okay. We're just practicing for when we really do something here. Okay. This is all practice. That's just a practice run. This seal is the most important part of this whole ordeal. Okay. And I forgot to put it in. Okay, that's where I'm at. And the relief cut's right there, face the motor. Okay. That was a good practice run. You guys did well. Okay, now we'll do it for real this time. Let's put some on here for the hell of it, huh? You guys did good on the first practice run. Yeah, I'll get A for effort. You guys did real well. Okay. Now let's try this for real this time. That seal's down there, looks good. Okay, that seal's on. Okay. Got the relief cut in. Oh, that popped right into place. Good job, fellas. If we can get lucky with this. No, I'm just gonna pull it apart. Pull it apart. One at a time. One at a time. Okay. Oh, both pins are on this side. Okay. Shoot. Can I? Here. Oh man. You know what? I'm just gonna pull the pins out. Just gonna pull the pins out. One there. And one here. Okay. Okay. Oh, that one doesn't like to be in that one. Okay. That was a good practice run, guys. You guys did real good. I'm proud of y'all. Okay. Let's move this. Stupid me. Okay. Okay. Come on. Hold on. You know what? I just wanna. I don't like how. I don't remember if that other. Seal's doing good over here. Okay, that one's good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that seal's doing good. I should have just left it alone. Fucking, that's how dumb I am. Okay. 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 OMG. There's a W there. It says water. I could just cry right now. I could just fucking cry right now. I could just cry right now. Oh my God. I could just cry. Well, we are back. So yeah, short story long. As we know, I got the wrong pump. This has got the W on it. So I called S&S right away. Said, hey man, got the wrong pump. And they obviously stopped what they were doing, jumped in a private jet and flew the new one right to me. And yeah, thank you S&S. You guys rock and roll. So after that failed, this guy saved me right here. This guy, he's a B-Twin Performance Shop, Burlington, Wisconsin. He runs a stock pump in all his bikes, all of his racing bikes, everything. He said the stock pump is better than anything else. And then he said, I need to run this S&S intake for what I'm doing in the cam. He's like, I want this. I'm like, I do? He's like, yes. I said, okay, I do. So yeah, now that's going in. Oh my God, we got so much to do. So yeah, now we're putting in a stock 2020 or newer pump. This is coming back out. All right. We're gonna be running the stock cam plate. I'll show you, because this one doesn't have the seal. The new one does. Oh man, we got so much to do. Let's go. Alright, let's pull this guy out. So yeah, I have a water-cooled S&S if anybody's looking for one. With the seal. That rubber seal's in there? Okay. Alright, this can go back in the box. And the cam plate. And he also told me not to run the S&S chain tension, or to run the stock one. So apparently we're gonna do that too. So okay, moving on. Let's get this done. All right, what a good guy. He really went over a bunch of stuff with me about doing all this. So hopefully I listened. Look at this. I'm gonna port and polish that. That is not going in without being. Oh man, I don't know. I got so much going on now. It's unreal. Okay, so you can see the new one has the seal. Okay. Oh boy. this does not have a cutout. Let's assembly loop some stuff here. Something else. Do some lubing, huh? Oh, the wind today, I'm outside under this tarp. It's Wisconsin, man. It's something else. It's cold. It's been so cold. I'm waiting days like days, like above 50 degrees. Love Wisconsin. That's what you do know. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. Just like going. Yeah. This pump is supposed to be like one of the best pumps you can get. You better off with this pump than anything else. It's all he runs. It's like, really? Really? Oh, man. Yeah, at least it's going good. Oh, come on. This stuff is in here. Get together. Oh, all right, so. Oh, boy. Hands. Okay. New seal. Hands are cold. Just left in there. But you don't get the 2 bolts in. The whole thing together. Actually, I take that one off. I'm gonna take this off. These couple bolts. Hold on. So, you know, the only real thing I see different is this back plate here. Because this one's got the seal and this one does not. 2017, 18, and this is an early 2019. Does not have the seal with the good pump. I think you have to get 2020 or newer. Even the later 2019s come with the seal, but they're not the 2020 or newer pump. So, yeah. Something like that. I don't know. What do I know? I know SNS's private jet didn't make it here on time. That I know. Alright. That I know. Okay, actually let's put a little doobie on here. Just all that go together real nice. Okay, real nice. Please. Okay, that seal's in. Everything's in. This seal's in. All right. Okay. Oh, that's not working. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, I felt it go in. Okay. All right, that felt good. Looks like it's behind there. Okay, I think we did it right. I'll be damned. Now, before we put this beautiful cam in, I wanted to look at something, right? So, let's see. If this is up, that means the bottom gear, the dot is down. That means these two are on overlap. Okay, that makes sense. These two are on overlap, right? So that means you can adjust the back two quickies later. Now, when you spin this 180 degrees, the bottom gear will spin twice. This will spin once, putting the large side down, the dot on the sprocket up. Now, these two are on overlap. Now you can adjust the front. I was thinking about that when I took it apart. I could have looked at the new cam, or later on when I'm looking at this, I can look at the old cam, and I know when that's up, I can adjust this side because the dot will be down, and then when the dot is upward, both sprockets of dots up. Now we can adjust the front. That makes sense to you guys? It did to me. Okay, I'm glad everyone's listening to what I'm trying to say. Okay, all right. The new super high performance cam. Beautiful. Okay. Here, I'll show you. I'll just, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, I have to clean these. It's been a few days. So with that big mark up is what I'm saying. Is the dot, the two dots are lined up. You can adjust. You can adjust the back too. Push quickies. And then when you turn the motor over twice, the bottom gear will turn over twice. Once. And oh wait, is it once? Must be once. Did I go twice? I don't know. Anyways, now that this marks down, both dots are up. That means the cam will be up. The dot, you can adjust the front too. Okay, does that make sense? Alright, put this over here. I gotta reuse that. I gotta reuse this guy. He said not to use. Oh, I lost the bolt. Not to use the S&S one. Why? I don't know. This guy builds motors. I just do what he says. Alright. Now for this bad boy. Yeah, we're reusing this part. I guess, he said so. What do you want me to say? Clean it out real good, and let's put it in. I'm gonna clean it up a little better. Okay, let me just. Oh yeah. See, I went to another shop out here, and I ordered an S&S oil pump, and he said, "Oh, I'll be here in 2 days." So I went there to pick it up, and the guy, his brother was there, and he's like, "Yeah, he had a stroke. We don't know when he'll be back." And I'm like, "What? Are you seriously serious right now?" So then I went to this guy, and that's when he told me to use the stock one and all this. Saved me a bunch of money. I ended up using that money to buy the intake that I was going to waste on getting another oil pump. Yeah, so yeah, that's where we're at with that. Okay, that seal's still there. Okay. And the guy had a stroke, and I was just like, alrighty then, I guess I'm not ever gonna put this bike back together. Okay, let's get some stuff started. Okay, those are the cover bolts. These are for the plates. Those 6 over here. Okay, now we're getting back on track here. It's been a week since I've been here, you know. Oh my lord. A little bit too much there. Hold on. Really? We're gonna do that now? Okay. we're going to do a 90 to 120 inch pounds, rotate the wheel a few times, and then we're going to tighten the pump down to 120 inch pounds. I'm going to follow this graph. The number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C, D for the pump after I spin the tire. So I'm just going to copy this fella right here. It's good for something. Alright, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here. All right. I'm just gonna go in a circle now. Okay. Roll the tire over a few times. Okay, I'm gonna snug these up a little bit. Here, where it is? Give me. So, snug them and do it again. Okay. Oh. So make sure it's nice and good. Okay. All right. Now we go A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. B, C, D. All right, see how we're doing here? It feels good. All right, next. Okay, so I spun the motor again. Everything's fine there. I just want to make sure this is good. Now I'm gonna put the sprocket on, and I'm gonna. This is what I'm kind of worried about. Make sure the sprocket's good. All right, so we got the washer. Put that back on. Doesn't matter which way this goes for now. We just gotta. Well, if the dots are up and down, it don't matter right now. I'm gonna tighten that on there. Tighten the yaw on there. Just want to make sure this is good. I need to here, shoot. I'll probably tighten this down to like 15 foot-pounds, and then I'm gonna check and see and make sure these are fine over here. They gotta be right on. When I was talking to the guy at the speed shop, he's like, the closer it is, the quieter your bike will run. So I like quiet, don't you? Except for the motor, right? So I'm gonna torque this down to 15 foot-pounds. If I can get that in there. Come on. Are you seriously serious? This tool sure is goes in there tight. Notice that, taking it off. Oh my Lord. Come on now. Oh, throwing tools around. Throwing tools around. Stop it. All right. Okay. 15 foot-pounds. Close enough. Right there. Do you see that? That was damn close enough. Basically, just it's not get tight. It's 15 foot-pounds. Now we're gonna see if there's a gap here. Man, that looks right on. That looks right. You know, I used to have this baby straight edge that was just super cool. So I'm laying it flat against the bottom sprocket. I got 10,000ths. And no, I cannot get it. If I put it under there, it's definitely, it's really close to being right on. That's perfect. I'm happy about that. I need to go get a new washer. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the dots. With the dots lined up, you can adjust the quickie push rods on the back side, and with this dot up and both dots facing upward, you can adjust the front ones. All right, I think I am off a tooth here. I think I'm off a tooth. Why am I off a tooth? Why does it feel like I'm still off a tooth? Have to make sure this washer's on there. It is. Make sure it's clean. Clean enough. Okay, line the dots up. Make sure the big groove is on top and the flat is up. Okay? Remember what we said, the big groove? That means the dots will line up. I get different people saying different things, but blue, red, I don't know. I'll just put a little extra blue on. What do you think about that? And just put them in. Or, I don't know. We'll just, a couple extra drops. How about that? How about that for good measure? A couple extra drops. And then, torque it to 15 foot-pounds. Which is right about there. Which is right about there. Now we take them and loosen them up a full turn. Wait, okay. Okay. Now the top one is 34. The bottom one is 24. All right, 34 foot-pounds. All right. A little extra. If I feel that it can take a little extra, I'm gonna give it a little extra. Okay, that one's 34, this one's 24. So we'll take it back down to 24. $20, $24. 24 foot-pounds. A little extra for extra measure. There we go. Man, we're moving right along. Dots are lined up. Cam tensioner. So this is the S&S cam tensioner that he said don't use. So we're not going to use it. I don't know. We're going to use the stock Harley one. I'm going to do what he says. He says not to use that. I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Ew. Okay, that'll do. My next one. Now this inch pounds again. 90 to 120 inch pounds. Now back to inch pounds. Don't just take that for foot-pounds. That must be that there. That's not a bolt. That's not it. Oh, man. Yeah, look. Come on, man. Seriously. Come on, man. Oh. This is just getting fun. I decided to put the new bolts in, 120 inch pounds. All right, I let the lifters soak overnight, so hopefully they're ready to roll. I use 5W30 oil. That's what he told me to use. 5W30. I tapped them a few times, and they're. Oh, there's a bubble. We got a bubble. Any more bubbles? Mm-hmm. A couple bubbles. We're gonna put the rollers, going left to right. Gotta match the cam. Oh, a couple more bubbles. Alright, they should be oiled up. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna drop these. I'm gonna put that marking down again. I'm gonna find that hole. The hole right there, outward. Actually, you can't do that, can you? That's different on these. Because it doesn't matter. Okay, the rotor's gotta go this way. Alright. Okay. Come on. Oh, this is just lovely. Okay, come on. 2. Oh man. Now right here at mine. Oh Jesus. Beautiful. Oh man, we'll have to do it right. Oh, come on. The flats. You can see where the flats are. Flats are going up and down. Got the covers on now. Oh my god, that's all everywhere. Got no much mess in that. Apparently we're allowed to use these, so that's nice. This one has a F on it for front. And this one says rear. Very nice. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Let's get this pocket soil out of here. Alright, we got some new bolts with this kit. New gaskets too, huh? Look at that. Nice, right? We got 100 inch pounds on the new bolts. With some blue Loctite. Looks like they already put some stuff on the other ones. Alright. Blue Loctite. Ooh. Can we share? Yeah, we can. Alright. Get these in there. I gotta stick a 2000s feeler gauge in there now so I can adjust these so they're not binding up on the lifters. Because these do move. These have flat spots in them so the lifters can't spin in circles. You know what I'm talking about. Right. 10? Is it a 10? I bet it's a 10. It's a 10. Oh, that's a 10, alright. We got them snug down, I get the feeler gauge in there, and we'll tighten them to 100 inch pounds. Oh yeah. I'm gonna leave the cover off so we can watch that. We can see how to adjust them, you know what I'm saying? Without guessing. Alright. I'll go until it's tight and I'll back off of here. It's tight. Come on. Okay. Back off. Okay, I need my feeler gauge now. Alright, we got it in there. 2000s. Now, you want it at the top here because this is going to move this way when you tighten that bolt. So you want that this keep a gap in there so it's even all the way around. Okay. Now on this side, when you turn that bolt, this is this way. So we're gonna go on the back side over here. I see people doing it here, but this is going up. Why would you put it there? You need it over here. That's what I think. That's my theory. Because it's spinning up against the lifter. Come on. Really? Are we gonna do this right now? Come on. Alright. nice and tight. All right, I got these cleaned. I got new gaskets, but these look fine. They're nice. They're stuck on there nicely. Why take them off? Right? You know what I'm saying? They look delish. All right. Now these are 140 pounds. 140 pounds, which we like getting 7 pork, so I'm just gonna tighten them to my built-in pork in my arm. So 140 pounds. Look at these in. First bolt. Let's gonna get them all snug if I can. Tight. That is the worst part right there. Okay, now, you know how when they show you on the video, they stick their finger up here and pull the old rubber gasket out? Like, just like that? Yeah. First, you stick this tool up in there, because that's not the truth, man. The truth is not. You just stick your finger up there and grab the rubber seal out. That's just not the truth. I'll tell you the truth. That is not the truth. I don't know, maybe you can, but they're stuck in there pretty good. Make sure you get these out and without scratching nothing. Alright, now we can quickie push rod time. Alright, the thicker of the washers, a little lube, the thicker of the washers go back up, and the ones we just took out. So this one right here, it's stepped up in there, so it goes like up to the next step. So these are in. Now, oh my Lord, the largest, oh my Lord, camera. The largest one was in the bottom here. So I'll put these in. In the middle sized one will be what we put the push rods together with. Almost there. Can you feel? Can you feel the motor running yet? Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna assemble these. I need to spring out of those. Oh boy. Once again, pull it up, pull it off. Pull this off. Get that little washer. Put this back on. Spring on. That washer back on. Rubber seal. Okay. Part that's open. Back. Done. Should we do it again because we have such fun? Pull that off. Pull that off. Because we need the washer. Put that back on. Spring. That sweet, sexy washer. And the seal. Seal of approval. Okay. Are we on the same page? Okay. Boom. Let's look at these quickies. Let me loosen it up and I'll show you them. Make sure you got your 11 Craftsman and your 1/4 inch Craftsman. Loosen that up. Loosen this up. This. Watch, so if you spin this in, right? The thread's here, right? That collapses it. If you're going far enough, it'll collapse. So when you get it all up in there, and you stick it all up in there, you want to pull this out, but you got to hold this nut because you want to thread that nut on the threads that are coming down because you're expanding this. My throat's so stupid. So when you get the threads down, right, you got to hold this nut because you don't want it to fall down in there because it's going to be hard to get back out. So once you get those threads going, get that nut on there. Don't go tight, but just get it so you have control of it now. So now we're just gonna go out until we have zero lash, where this is hitting the top of the head, and this is hitting the lifter, and there's no movement. So this is hitting the valve, and this is against the lifter, and it's there, you know. So we're gonna spin this until it's there. So there's no more movement. Follow this up, right? Just follow it up. Don't hit it. Don't hit. Calm down. Don't hit. Okay, there you are. And then when you get to your 3.5 turns, now we put this all the way tight. Yeah. And then we hold it. They're 11mm Chrisman. We tighten it. So now it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. I think we hold it here. Tighten it here. Or we hold it here. I'll figure it out when I get that far. Where I want to hold it. Probably want to hold it here and here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this together. We're almost there. Oh yeah, put this all the way back in there and collapse it. You know what I'm saying? Feel me now? You feel me now? So what you want to do is you take your 1/4" wrench, right? Not only does this hold that nut from going down, it holds this shaft. And then you take the other hand and you spin until it gets tight. Spin. But after a while, I mean, you got threads that show up. You can probably put the nut on if you want, but what I did is I just went until it all of a sudden got tight. Zero lash was out, so then I carefully pushed the nut all the way up. And now I'm going to put a mark on here. Okay. So 3.5 turns. Okay. So while I'm holding this, I'm gonna spin the motor. So now we want this dot up here. Okay. Here. This way we know. Because we can't see the dot later in life. So it's this. Okay, that's where the dot is. Oh my god, I am hurting so bad right now. Okay, I just want to see if these move too. Telling you. Okay. So that dot. Okay, they're moving. This dot is straight up. This dot is straight up. So they should be at zero lash. Now we can adjust these. Ooh, that is a bad thing to happen. Oh my god, I am so glad I saw that, because that would have been bad. Oh man. Okay. Up, now we can do the fronts. I just want to scream right now. I put that one backwards, I messed up my whole mojo. I messed up my whole mojo. All right. Last one. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Oh man, why do I do this? Why don't I just... Oh my lordy. Come here. You go up there, okay? You go up there and leave me alone. Let me screw this up on my own. Okay. Oh, this one should be a lot longer. If not, I really screwed something up. Alright, right there's tight. See, that's perfect. You don't screw it up, you get right on the money, you know? If you don't screw it up. If you screw it up, then... Alright, get this on there. You don't get right on the money, honey. Okay. 3 turns. Alright. Alright. One right there. 2. Oh, this is 3. Oh my god. I don't know. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same. Okay, out of there, stupid. Okay. There we go. No, you go there, stupid. Come on. Oh man, really? Come on. Oh man. Okay. Everybody hates me. Come on, bud, please. I guess I would understand if this bike never ran again. I just one of them. You know, when the pump was wrong, it just threw my whole mojo off. I ain't even kidding. It just messed me all up. Scratch this. Oh, I did too. Let's turn that around. There we go. Fixed. Oh man. All right. I don't know what to say about all this. I'm gonna put this on, but yeah. So we are at, bring this cover on, 80 to 120 foot-pounds, and basically the sequence is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just blue Loctite, 80 to 120 foot-pounds. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just start in the middle and work your way around. Okay, let's put on the exhaust.